Doesn't actually happen all the time, so this is a pretty special occurrence, and I'm not counting really coming photo ops politicians. Those happen all the time. I want to give a special welcome to everybody who's here for the first time. Ottawa Civictech is a grassroots community of people who care about using technology, data, and design for the public good. It's actually a weekly meetup, so we meet every Tuesday evening for what we call Hat Nights, where people with different interests, skill sets, backgrounds, and perspectives come together to connect, to learn, to share, and to work on things together for the public good. It's meant to be an open and inclusive space for anyone to come contribute their time, their talents, to pitch an idea for something new, to learn from others, share knowledge, and really build our capacity as a community for civic participation. We're hosted every month at a different place. So we've been at government offices, we've been at tech companies, we've been at community spaces, and we usually have a guest speaker on the first Tuesday of every month. The rest of the month is devoted to kind of project work time. But we do make an exception when great opportunities present themselves, like tonight. So we've had guest speakers from the US who've been in town for conferences that we've been able to snag. Our furthest actually guest has been from New Zealand. But tonight, I think we're pretty lucky to have Mark René de Coutray from the city of Ottawa. We have Ebony Sager from Ontario Digital Service, and Aaron Snow from the Canadian Digital Service joining us. Of course, Mark and Aaron, both based in Ottawa, work just a couple blocks away from each other. But I do want to especially acknowledge Hillary Hartley over in the front there, who's the Chief Digital Officer for Ontario. Thank you for making the trip up and bringing your team and to be part of this special event. We had learned a fun fact. In addition for being the head of ODS, Hillary is also a deputy minister responsible for digital government. And we learned that during an election period, because of the professional and nonpartisan public service role, deputies are not really allowed to be official speakers at events. So thank you for your participation as a member of the audience tonight. We're going to get right into it. Mark, Ebony, and Aaron will each take the stage for about 15 minutes. I'm not going to read their bios. They were on the meetup page. Rest assured, they're all very impressive and accomplished people. So they're going to give a brief presentation, one after the other. And then we're going to get into a panel discussion that's going to be moderated by Olivia Neal, who's the Executive Director for Digital Change at Treasury Board. And we're really excited to have Olivia because she actually joined CDS from the UK when she was part of the Government Digital Service, which is a unit that's kind of inspired a lot of what the ODS and the CDS is doing. So a ton of experience in this area, and we're happy to have you moderating. If there are questions that come to mind throughout the three presentations and during the panel discussion, you can submit them online. If you go to slido.com on your mobile device, it's going to ask you for an event code, and you just punch in 1656. We'll repeat this later, so don't worry. But that'll be a way for people who are on the live stream tonight, and also people in the audience who don't feel like getting up in front of everyone. You can still ask your question, and we can pass that on to the panel. But with that, I think all the housekeeping's out of the way, so I'd like to welcome Mark René de Coutray to the stage.
Thanks, James. So a couple things before we start off. I'd like to thank my provincial and federal counterparts for taking part in today's session. It's the first time I'm participating with all three levels of government, so I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to have a good and honest, transparent chat about digital and what's happening at all three levels of government. I think there's tons of opportunity around digital, and we're all kind of eagerly working towards a better future and working through that channel, so I'm thrilled to be here. There's a lot of folks from the city here tonight, and I'd just like to acknowledge their presence here. It's where we want to continue to have a level of engagement on this topic, not just tonight, but going forward. We've taken part in other Civictech events, and I think it's always been very beneficial to us, and we want to continue that partnership going forward. What I want to talk about with you folks today is, of course, our digital strategy at the city. I've been with the city about a year now. Prior to the city, I spent 13 years at IBM. I left IBM as the associate partner in charge of the digital operations practice. And so digital is something I'm passionate about, and I joined the municipal sector because there's an incredible amount of opportunity at this level of government around digital, around connecting the citizens with the world around them using digital, and really improving digital access and ultimately community outcomes at the municipal level with digital. And digital is broader than just technology, as we all know. It's about innovation. It's about driving towards kind of a connected community in ways that we just haven't experienced in the past. So I want to walk you through a little bit about what our digital journey has been at the city. And I won't go too far back, but I want to talk to you a little bit about what we've done in the fall. So in the fall of last year, we came up with our Smart City 2.0 strategy that was approved, that really anchored digital on 3 key pillars. One was around connectivity, the other on smart economy, and then the third goal is around innovative government. And our digital strategy is really anchored on the innovative government. Back to digital is more than just technologies. It's a way to connect people, to foster innovation, to really change service delivery for the better. And so our digital services strategy is anchored in that innovative government. Now, within that innovative government, we have a mandate on digital services strategy that comes from 2 key areas, right? 2 key mandates. One is around a term council priority around improving access to city services through digital services. And then our other big mandate around digital comes from a new city department called Service Innovation Performance, of which my service line is part of. And we have a mandate on service innovation performance to really drive innovation, transformation, and service delivery at the city. And when I first joined the city, I had conversations with Donna Gray, who leads the department, who's here in the audience, and we had some chats through the interview process, and I was incredibly impressed by the city's foresight in setting up a department that's, I think, 300 plus people, I think, in the department, that has all the core transformational innovation capabilities that you would need to transform an organization that's over 15,000 people, that has more than $3 billion in operating. It has all of HR, which is all our human capital. It has our information, public affairs, information, media relations group, so all the communications, public outreach, public engagement. It has Service Ottawa, which manages all our channels at the city. So our phone, our counters, our digital channels. And then to boot, we create a service transformation group, which I lead, that has all data analytics, that drives strategic planning for the city of Ottawa, all the service improvement, all the organizational development, organizational effectiveness, and internal communications. You have all the ingredients to really drive service innovation and transformation, and digital is anchored around that government's mandate. So I can't stress how important that is, because again, digital is more than just a set of technologies we want to implement. And so from those 2 mandates, we're really driven on digital around the digital citizen, right? So at the center of our strategy is the digital experience. And there's a lot of research around digital experience, what we all want to experience online. And some of these attributes are fairly well known, right? Being reliable, responsive, secure, convenient. Some of this, to some extent, is the motherhood, but it's the foundation of your online experience. But I venture to say, in my experience, what everybody's working on now, public or private, is around the concept of empowerment and customized and personalized. Let me give you some examples. In the municipal sector, let's take empowerment. What if I could send you notifications on your water consumption in month to say it's starting to spike? So what if I sent Hillary a notification saying, hey, your water consumption is spiking, and here's a few suggestions on how you might want to address that, because here's your expected bill at the end of the month. Suddenly you're empowered to make choices, and that's where we're trying to get to in digital. And personalized and customized, I mean, I think generally we understand what that means just in terms of our private sector experience, like telecoms, banking, etc. But we're beyond client segmentation now, we're beyond hypermarket segmentation, we're into the segment of one. We're into trying to customize the experience for Hillary, for Don, for Kendall, for Daryl, for me. And in a city like Ottawa, when we have 1 million residents, you're talking about mass customization. But that's where we are in digital. And that's what everybody's working on, these two dimensions. And for a city, you're nothing if not a service delivery organization. And I want to come back to that because that's the common thread that we have in our service delivery strategy for digital. So how do you get there? So we developed a digital services strategy, and it's the framework. And I won't spend too much time on that because I want to give you some more real-life example of what the future might look like. But for us, our digital strategy is anchored on 3 key themes. One is around delivering a mobile client experience. And when I say mobile, I'm not saying just it's about an app. It's about anywhere, anytime, in context. So if you're at home and you wonder whether this piece of aluminum foil goes into the green bin or the blue bin, what if you could ask Google Home or Alexa, where does this go? And what if it could respond to you? What if you were in your car and you were looking for parking and I could send you notifications to tell you all the available parking that's around a 2-mile radius of your GPS location? That's what we're trying to get to when we're talking about delivering a mobile client experience. From an operations perspective, we want to be analytics driven and responsive. So we want, again, it's more digital, it's more than technology. It's about an organization that utilizes data, that utilizes the insight, that improves its service delivery on a continuous basis, that it's a learning organization, that we have people that have a digital mindset, an innovation mindset to improve delivery. And it's about leveraging your intelligent infrastructure. I mean, the thing that impresses me the most in the municipal sector is we are, I arguably say, we're the most sensor-enabled level of government, bar none, right? We've got sensors on our roads, on our water mains, on our traffic lights, on our fleets, on our buildings, etc. We are sensor-enabled everywhere. How could you leverage that to improve the citizen experience? I can tell you, if you were in the private sector, if the private sector had that many sensors, that close to its client base, it would be like a dream. And here we are in the municipal sector, that sensor enabled right around the corner from our clients. How can we expose that to really drive that client experience? I'm just conscious of time here, okay? So back to the vision. So if that's the digital strategy framework, what is it going to deliver? It's going to deliver experiences with the city that are unique to each citizen. We all interact with the city differently based on our own needs and circumstances and choices. I don't have any kids, so swimming lessons aren't that interesting to me, right? Quite frankly, I don't swim either, but other people, swimming is important, and they like to have information on that, and they're engaged with us because they have monthly parking passes, or they're young entrepreneurs and are applying for licensing and inspections, etc. We all interact differently. We're 1 million residents, and we have hundreds of business lines at the city. We're a complex organization. In digital, how can we customize that experience? So what I tell folks at the city, and they're probably sick and tired of hearing me say that, we're trying to drive to a personalized, customized, in-context experience. That's the North Star. That's what we're driving to. So let me give you a sense of what the potential future experience might look like for all of us as citizens of Ottawa. Let me explain the bottom here before I kind of get into examples. Just genericize the service delivery process. So typically you might start a service delivery process and try to get information. So just genericized information. And you may take it to the next level where you might want to ask us to do something, like a service request. And then we may need to schedule that, right? So we assess it, we schedule it, we deliver it, we close. Let me walk you through each one of these service delivery steps and what kind of experience we might have here as citizens in Ottawa. First step's around inform. We want to give you an experience that's engaged. We want you to be able to customize your city information and get the news and updates you want that's important to you. Sign up for updates, notifications, alerts that meets your needs. And we're working on that right now in developing an app that's going to be tested with folks in the public before the end of 2018. We want to reach new context at the home, right? Testing new ways to get information from the city using Google Home or Amazon Alexa, or using an artificial chatbot, right? An artificial intelligence chatbot. We're working on this right now as we speak. We're testing these. And what if we can give you information on our open data? We have 150 data sets now on open data. But what if we could help you visualize that data on maps or give you digital storyboards? Well, we're doing that. We're going to be beta testing that. And I venture to say the next few weeks or so, next month or so, we'll be beta testing that. And I hope everybody in this room goes on that site. It's going to be called, what's it called? Ottawa?
Open Ottawa.
Open Ottawa. And help us beta test this, right? As we move on to intake, this is where you're asking us to do something, like a service request on potholes. What if you're walking your dog and you see graffiti? You know, flip open your phone, take a picture, geolocate it automatically, and send us a service request so that we can act on it. We're working on that right now on the first release of our app. What if you could use augmented reality to see what LeBreton Flats might look like, because we have a proposal? And what if you could help us, tell us your opinions on that? Well, we're exploring augmented reality right now to see what kind of applications we can use it with. And what if we could give you an alert so you can receive GPS-based alert notifications in real time, whether it's a winter parking ban or maybe it's a water quality or issue that we want to send you, before you even need to contact us to do something. Well, we're working on that as well in the first release of the app. And as we move to assess, this is where we have to schedule something. So if you've given us a service request, you have to schedule. Well, what if you could look at the scheduling options and the bookings and availability? What if you could self-book? I mean, you could still call us. But if you're trying to look at it and it's 11 o'clock at night and you want to see what's available, what could you self-book when you're available for all services? But maybe some services that make sense. And what if we could provide you with some service standards or average completion times? I travel often to the US and I look up online and say, well, what's the average border wait time? It's going to take me an hour to cross through Cornwall. Might not be happy about that, but at least I know. And so what if we could give you those kinds of average delivery times around, well, we won't get to this graffiti for 2 weeks because we're experiencing high volume, but at least you know. And when we get to delivery, it's the whole concept of empowerment that we talked about, right? So the water consumption we talked about. What about monitoring status of transactions anywhere, anytime? Or manage your own account and keep track of your interactions with the city, right? All of this becomes possible, real time, anywhere, anytime. And then we close the transactions. What if we could receive automated customer feedback or improvements? What if we could send you on your app, thumbs up or down, how do we do? Or if it's a complex transactions, give us a little bit more feedback. And what if we could send you notifications when we close that service request around a road repair and actually send you a picture of the work we did? All of this is possible. All of this we're working on right now. Gives you a glimpse of what the potential future client experience would look like in the city and digital world. And none of this is incredibly complex. But we want to be really, really, really good at digital service delivery for citizens of Ottawa. And we're putting in the platforms that allow us to deliver that experience and to build upon it. So in closing, I just got one last That's why you're how am I doing on time, James? Okay, close enough? Okay. So in closing, we're gonna be testing all of what we're talking about now. We're doing some internal tests now, we're in development in some cases. But what I would ask people in this room and more broadly to the citizens of Ottawa is help us test this. Help us make it better. Give us your feedback, be engaged with us. We want to drive digital in a way that has a public outreach and public engagement with it. We're 1 million residents, and we're trying to customize, personalize, and provide information and an experience in context. But that means we need to have people's feedback, because there's just too many people with too many different ways to interact with the city, and we have too many service lines. We need to get out there, test, get feedback, amend, test, make it better, continuously improve our services. So when we issue, whether it's an app, a new website, a new chatbot, go out there and use it, test it, give us your feedback, help us make this better. Anyways, thank you very much. I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to the panel session and the questions.